Alright guys, I'm going to show you guys the easiest way you could possibly do a valve adjustment on any Cummins. 12 valves and 24 valves, it's a little bit easier. You can do it this way on any inline six as far as I know. This is called the valve overlap method. And this, you don't have to use no timing pins, none of that bullshit. You don't have to do 6 and then another 6. The way I'm going to show you, you're going to be able to do each cylinder at a time. And the way I do it, I turn the engine counterclockwise from the alternator with the 7/8 socket. So when I just turn the engine like that. So if you want to adjust cylinder 1, intake and exhaust, we're going to watch the valves on number 6. So I have that in position. If you want to adjust number 2, we are going to watch the valves on 5. If you want to adjust the valves on 3, we're going to watch the valves on 4. If you want to adjust the valves on 4, we're going to watch the valves on 3. If you want to adjust the valves on 5, we're going to watch the valves on 2. And if you want to adjust the valves on 6, we're going to watch for overlap on cylinder 1. So right now, cylinder 6 is about to be, the intake rocker is going down. And then it's going to come up and you're going to see what's called valve overlap. You're going to see the two rockers do this. They're going to do like that. So trust me, once you learn this way, you're never going to do it another way. So right now I'm rotating the engine over. See the intake rockers going down. That's cylinder 6 we're watching. I'm barring the engine over counterclockwise from the alternator right now, so it's a little shaky. You're going to see the intake rocker come up. And we're going to watch the exhaust rocker do a blip down a little bit. That's called overlap. See how I just did that little blip? So now, once you have that on 6, we have overlap on 6 right now. Now we can go to cylinder 1 and adjust our valves. If you want to do cylinder 2, we're just going to watch for overlap on 5. If we're going to want to adjust 3, we're just watching for overlap on 4. That's all it is. And then when you do it like this, it goes in order. So like this one's ready to adjust. So when the next one we do, we're going to watch for overlap on 5. Then we'll be able to do 2, 3, 4, 5, and then vice versa. It's the easiest way you could do it. There's no fucking around underneath that pump, doing a timing pin, none of that bullshit. This is just so quick. Once you get into the 3rd gen trucks, around 05 they went to a alternator with a clutch on it. Now that's not a big deal. You just have to get a special, I believe it's a 36 spline alternator. It's called an alternator spline socket. On the later 3rd gens, there's a little rubber cap on the front of the alternator. Pop that off, and you'll see the splines. Once you get that spline tool off eBay for like $6, it's $6, not $60. $6 tool on eBay for the later 3rd gens, 05 and later, even 4th gens, 5th gens. Just get that spline tool, and then you could do it counterclockwise. Now that's the way I love doing it. An old timer showed me how to do this. It's not my method. It's called the valve overlap method. I just want to share that with you guys because it just, nobody has done valve adjustment videos justice. I don't care who it is. No one's showed you this. Like everyone does it so fucking ass backwards, retarded by the book. This way is so much quicker, especially on a 6BT.